will take you higher. He's got that palate, sharp as a dart. So smooth, so smooth. Breaking down beers, giving flavor the chart. From hoppy to malty, he's got the scene. Oh.
Crikeys! It's one of those red pinters. Oh, goodness gracious. You got to be very careful in the way you sneak up on her. Just gotta get up on it. Just like... Oh, God! I don't know, don't ask. Welcome back, y'all, to the damn bar for another Big B beer review. Alright, got another homebrew here from the Pinter kits, and this one is unique. What we have here is Space Hopper, a double India Pale Ale, supposed to come in at 7% ABV, with aromas of peach and mango, blah blah blah. All right. So, I invested in what is called the tilt hydrometer. It's basically a hydrometer that stays in the brew the whole time. So as soon as you drop it in, it starts, it has a way that it floats, and it turns itself on and starts recording the gravity. So you don't need a hydrometer, basically. It stays in there the whole time through the whole thing. It's been, this is great. This is the first time I've used it. And they got it calibrated, all that stuff, and put it in here to original gravity, final gravity. This motherfucker that's supposed to be 7% ABV is barely, just barely 4%. 4%! This is not a double IPA. I'm very ticked off about that. Many people in the group, there's on my Facebook group, not mine, but on the Pinter Facebook group, said they've used this hydrometer and that most of the time they come out on point, or close to it. 4% is far from 7%. But I'm going to keep going. I'm going to make more. I got a few more brews. I'm going to use it. But, I kind of felt like this is how it was. I kind of felt that they're too good to be true. And, I'm sorry. I don't want to make near beer. This is supposed to be the heaviest beer they have, 7%, and it only came out to barely 4%. So not liking that at all. Now, some more facts. This is my 65th homebrew ever. 65 is my 14th 1-4 Pinter that I've brewed. Originally brewed it on the 25th of April. Today is May. Yeah, you go back in time. It's today is May the 14th or 13th, so it just was ready yesterday. So, yeah, still very disappointed about that. Okay, come on, if they're gonna advertise something and they're gonna say it's gonna be something, I followed it to the T. I followed the recipe to the T. I didn't add extra water. I didn't add anything extra. I squeezed every last drop out of that pouch. So, anyways, enough bickering about it. Let's get into it. All right. Got my Pinter glass, which actually, thanks to that group too, somebody actually finally went. I've just been too lazy, but they measured it at barely 11 ounces. I guess that kind of fits the profile of these things, huh? Pinter. And this is not even 12 ounces, not even a regular can of beer. An American pint is 16 ounces. And I believe the English pint is like 20-something ounces, if I'm not mistaken. And hell, even their regular beer size that they serve is I know it's smaller than ours, but it's 11.5. And this isn't even barely 11. Like, come on, Pinter. Really? You're going to call yourself Pinter, and then the glass that you guys have with your logo on it isn't even a pint? Come on. So, anyways, let's get into it. Stop bickering, Brian. Stop bickering. I'm sure it's going to be delicious. And you know what it lacks in ABV, it makes up for in flavor usually, apparently. Not waiting for that little stream. With all pinters, usually, like, not usually on the very first pour, but every other pour after that, you have to wait a good 5 seconds or so, because then there's a nice little stream that comes out. For every, I don't know why, but apparently it isn't just mine. This is common for all of them, so. Now, that's just gorgeous. I mean, wow. It smells nice and hoppy. Really, really, really dense foam. That is dense. Really dense. Really, you know, got a wet sheen to it. Nice tropical smell. Oh. Whoa. Man, mango. Right up front. Hops. Right up front. I tell you what. Take a look. All right. Yeah, it's still pretty dense. It's only been not even a minute or two. On the side, though, it's not as thick as it was, but I mean, look at that beautiful color. Definitely. Got a very beautiful color to it. I just wish it was actually 7%. What a shame. Anyways, color-wise, it's about an 8. All right, y'all. Crack them open, pour them up. Let's get to drinking. Alrighty then. Let's get into it. Salud. Wow, really fruity, hoppy. It's not soapy bitter at all or nothing. It's not sugary sweet, but it does have mango and pineapple right up front, all the way through. It's absolutely delicious. Oh man, the finish, the hops, the bitterness is right there in the finish. Nice and nice, real nice. Great carbonation. Nice crisp bite. Medium light in the body. Medium light. And the bitterness comes through in the finish. A nice one. Nice like it, you know, tightens the sides there. Of course, there's no booziness. But it is 4%. So this makes me wonder about all the other brewers I made. You know, no wonder I really don't think I really got much of a buzz off them. Maybe I had placebo effect or something. And that bitterness really sticks in the after. In the very end, the tail end of it, the bitterness really sticks around. Not really my thing. I'm not the biggest fan of bitter beers, but it's not bad. It's not like overly bitter. But it's all in the finish. It's all there in the finish. This flavor is delicious. This is crushable. It's definitely good. This is definitely a good drinking beer here. That being said, food-wise, I'm craving pizza. A deep dish pizza. You know, something a little bit denser, heavier, yeah. It'd be nice. For sure. And online, None of these pinters have been found on Beer Advocate, but it is on Untapped. And this one here is one of their flagship IPAs. Double IPA, which is not a double IPA. And I don't know what I did wrong, but other people in that brew said that they've got it up to that percentage. I don't know how. I need to find out. Maybe some of them might be watching this and comment below. You know, what is it maybe I possibly could have done wrong? You know, I don't see... I followed the instructions to the T, basically, like I always have in all my pinters. It comes out great, comes out delicious. And now I get approved the ABV with that tilt hydrometer that's in there right now. So, anyways, so on Untapped, it gets a 3.77, and that's with 650 reviews. I think that's the most reviews I've seen for a Pinter brew on Untapped. 3.77. Very nice. Very nice. So, for me, when I buy this again, I'll put the information up here next to me as it's found on the site. I have a subscription, so it usually knocks a little bit off. But if you were to buy it like regular price, it's basically $30.20 or so after taxes. It's roughly about $2.51 a pint, because you're supposed to get 12 pints out of this, which I believe. And that's roughly, and I'm talking actual pints, 16-ounce pints. And so that's equate about 16 cents an ounce, roughly. If I did my math all right. It might be a little bit more than that. If I'm bad with calculating the taxes sometime. With that being said, I don't know about buying this again. For the flavor, definitely. I mean, I might do some tricks that I usually do with my Mr. Beer kits. And on that note, even if I don't get any more Pinter kits, I've heard about using other kits, much like the Mr. Beer kits, in this. I thought that would be kind of interesting to do in this compared to the actual, but I don't know. You know, that's everybody spoke of another kind, Brew Demon or something like that. There's other kits out there, and I'm gonna check into that in the future, that they work on this system. So definitely gonna try that, because especially if they get higher ABV. You know, I'm not trying to make near beer. I want to make, you know, 5% or, you know, 4 to 5. This is supposed to be 7. I'm happy that it's at least 4, but it's supposed to be 7. All right, enough bitching, good enough bitching. So, that being said, memory bells. The flavor of this is fantastic. It's going to get some big memory bells in the bad note, too, for that reason. But on flavor-wise, I love this delicious flavor. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 good memory bells in that flavor. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Crushability or craveability, a 10 out of 10. It's delicious flavor. It's a delicious IPA. If that was 7%, I would be, like, I'm so glad I had this tilt hydrometer, too, because this is delicious. So, yeah. Big Deep Beer Review grade, though. I can't give it an A+ because of the fact that it didn't come through like it's supposed to be. But it is still a damn delicious beer. And with that being said, I'm going to give it a B+. B+. All right, have y'all had this brew before? Let me know in the comments below, especially because I've been posting these on the Pinter group. Let me know what you guys think, and if you've had better luck. I know some of you might actually use hydrometers and stuff like that, and like that's where I found out for the tilt was on that group, the Pinter group, Pinter USA, and they said that most of their brews come out on point or, you know, close to it. This is far from it. I don't consider 4% close to it. So, but other home brewers, if you've had the Pinter kit and you've brewed this one, let me know what you think. The flavor's phenomenal. You know, definitely phenomenal. Nothing wrong with that. This is delicious. I'm definitely going to drink it all. I'm not pouring it out, obviously. Just teed off about the ABV. So, let me know in the comments below. So, I hope you all enjoyed watching this as much as I have enjoyed drinking it. If so, please remember to hit that thumbs up button. Share with all your friends. It helps the channel out a lot. Like and share. And make sure you don't miss out on my future home brews and beer reviews and blind taste challenges. Hit the subscribe button. It's completely free. It doesn't even cost anything, I promise you. And if it's free, it's for me, right? So, I hope to see y'all here at the Dan Bar for the next one. Till next time, salute and happy days.